Did you know there's a country in Africa that's basically the North Korea of Africa? Yes, that country is called Eritrea. A lot of people do not know what is happening in this country, and I'm going to break it down in the best possible way. To begin with, Eritrea has been ruled by just one president since 1993 that the country gained its independence. That's over 30 years ago. It's a one-party state. No free press, no independent media, no freedom of speech. Power is highly centralized in Eritrea. Now, this is where everything gets a bit interesting. In 2025, you cannot just take out your phone in Eritrea and say, oh, let me browse TikTok or Facebook or any of these apps, because it is often blocked. Some of these social media platforms are often blocked. And the number of people using the internet in Eritrea are not up to 30% of the population. Even if you have VPN that can help you to access internet, you are still being watched. Like, no freedom of speech at all. The government controls everything. Now, this is where it gets a bit interesting in Eritrea. There is what they call national service. As a young person from the age of 18 upwards, you have to do the national service. You either join the military or you join anything construction, anything that has to do with serving the government. It doesn't matter whether it's farming or what. You have to do it for 18 months as stated in their laws. But the moment you join this national service, you can stay there for the next 5 years, 10 years. There is no going back, with very minimal pay or sometimes no salaries at all. So the young people of Eritrea do not like this national service because it doesn't end after 18 months like it is stated in their books. Now, this is where things get a little dark in Eritrea. The citizens of that country are not allowed to travel out of the country freely. You need to get a visa. The government needs to approve your visa before you can leave the country to any other country. Like, for example, if you want to travel abroad, your own country, first of all, needs to give you a visa before you start trying to get a visa to leave to which other country you are going to. Most times, those visas are being denied or delayed on purpose just because they don't want the citizens to leave the country. So, and because of this national service that they have, most youths in Eritrea are running away. And at the end of the day, they leave the country illegally. And if you are caught running away without getting a visa, you will be imprisoned or even face worse punishments. There are a lot of Eritreans outside in the diaspora or scattered all over Africa. And they cannot even go back to their own countries because the moment you leave illegally, you are considered a traitor. When they leave, they cannot go back home to reunite with their families for fear of being arrested, tortured, and imprisoned. So this is how bad things are in Eritrea. We complain about colonialism. Yes, that was real. It had like real effects on us. But right now, we are the ones hurting ourselves. Africa really needs to free itself from itself. This is really what happens when we let power go unchecked in Africa. We need to start speaking up. This is really not like just an Eritrean issue. Majority of our African leaders, they abuse power so much. How can you ask your own citizens to obtain a visa before leaving the country? You intentionally cut the internet from the people. They cannot use, they don't have free access to the internet. The press only releases what the government wants the people to hear. This is what is happening in Eritrea. Some of us are complaining about our leaders. I mean, they are better as compared to what the people of Eritrea are going through. They cannot even come out to make a video like what I'm making right now. A lot of journalists have been jailed. Some of them just disappeared just because they dared to speak up. You see what is happening in Kenya? You cannot try that in Eritrea. You will disappear. So these are the kind of things that are happening in that country. Yet, no media outlet will talk about it for fear of being prosecuted. Let me know what you think about this, guys, and thank you for watching this video.